with this episode of the show talking about Pablo Hidalgo coming after Star Wars Theory. I watched Star Wars Theory's video about it. I read through the tweets, and I'll pull them up here too again. But at the end of the day, it just sounded like you're being mean to be mean, and that
Right.
shouldn't exist in our world, let alone in the Star Wars fan base. Because we're never mean, Tanner, in the Star Wars world. We never get divided and hate each other about a film.
I mean,
We've never
me and
done
you
that.
know.
Never.
We don't turn into sweaty nerds just arguing about fantasy space wars and everything like that. More getting more heated than actually having like real children that we love that much.
Yeah. So, Star Wars Theory releases a video reacting to the finale of The Mandalorian. Obviously, we're talking all things Star Wars, so there's spoilers. The end of The Mandalorian, bringing in Luke Skywalker, and it made Star Wars Theory very emotional. He got very impacted by this, as I think we all did. I mean, I didn't bust up in massive tears, but I was choked up. My eyes were getting watery. I tend to freak out a little bit more with the like I freak out because I'm just that pumped. And then Pablo Hidalgo tweeted at him and basically said, "Keep your feelings, like you're like a
Keep your
baby or
feelings to
something."
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, and it opened up. There was that video too of a fan who just isn't even big on YouTube. Star Wars Series got millions of subscribers. And there was that video that one fan, I believe it was to the Rise of Skywalker trailer or the Last Jedi trailer, but I'm pretty sure it was Rise of Skywalker, of him just bawling with, I believe it was the one where Rey jumps over the TIE fighter and hits it with the lightsaber.
Yes.
And just losing it, crying. And fans came after, or not even just fans, but people came after him. And
Right.
I have no place for this in my my life. I don't like mean people. But what are your thoughts on just Pablo Hidalgo acting like that? Somebody who was involved in Lucasfilm.
No, I completely agree. It honestly, it just feels completely out of line, especially for someone that is in that industry, and also not to mention, I mean, just having that understanding of like how much gravitas, a lot, just telling stories, connected. We get to these things. To that, it almost comes across as almost like this, like toxic masculinity kind of just, no, you're not allowed to share your feelings kind of a thing. And it really kind of comes across more as just bullying more than anything, to be entirely honest. Because, I mean, it's let people enjoy the things that they want to enjoy and react the way that they, want to react. As long as they're not out here hurting anybody, then what's the problem?
Yeah,
it doesn't look great of someone on high too, just like punching down as well.
And I don't know, is Pablo Hidalgo still involved in the head of Lucasfilm? I don't know if he is.
So far as I know, he still is involved.
In the creative, right?
Yes. Let me
because what he did is there was a thread of people making fun of him on Twitter, Star Wars Theory, and Pablo Hidalgo joined in and started liking tweets and then tweeted at him, and then they started deleting things. He's an executive, a creative executive currently working at Lucasfilm on the Star Wars franchise. And I'm just not for that type of behavior.
right.
And then
Yeah.
Gina Carano apparently joined in and had words.
What did she say? I didn't actually know this one.
She said that if you feel that, then you felt the right thing. Talking to Star Wars Theory, if you felt that emotion, then that's exactly what we were going for. And I mean, Gina needs all the good publicity in Star Wars she can get. But after the fans came after. But yeah, I just have no place for that. There's this big divide now, or not big divide. It's now, I think, become a smaller divide of people who still react poorly to nerds and nerd culture deep diving, but then they obsess over Marvel. They go to the big movies. You look at a place like Barstool Sports, which, is kind of the big frat guy mentality. They're promoting Mandalorian. They have that kind of Baby Yoda Grogu merch, and they do all this kind of stuff. And it's like you're attacking people for no reason. You're doing this because you have your own problems in life, and you decide to take it out on others who are just living their best life, and that's unfair. And I like Star Wars Theory. I like a lot of his videos. Some of his videos I don't like. I disagree with him, but I would never come after him. No. Heck, I'd love to get him on our tiny little show, get some promotion. But it'd be great to talk Star Wars with him. I mean, he obviously is very knowledgeable. He makes cool videos. There's no reason to attack somebody for what they love. The internet is such an awful thing, and yet such a great thing at lifting us up and giving us a platform to nerd out and meet others who nerd out. But I'm just not here for it. I'm just not here for people. It's not the Jedi way, Tanner, and I don't like it.
Right. I know specifically around the things that happen around this. If I'm not mistaken, I think that he was involved actually. And I'm not trying to stir up any sort of an argument over The Last Jedi.